My name's Brett Bumeter, and I'm speaking with Warren Whitlock again today in one of our ongoing sessions now. I'm going to be talking a little bit about WordPress and kind of web development in general on this particular show. So Warren's got a question for me, and we'll get going.
Oh, good. There's a question I get all the time, and I'm looking forward to hearing your answer. Quite often, I know I ask you this, but others just say this is what I want, and we seem to miss the boat at getting exactly what they want. What kind of questions should we be asking a WordPress developer before we decide to hire somebody?
Right. Well, one of the things I don't see or I don't hear enough from my new clients is how can I save you money? So a person will come to me and they'll have a specific thing they need fixed on their website. And if they really know what they need, that's fine. I can jump in, work on the problem, knock it out, and, give them a great result. But sometimes we get focused on the little thing that needs fixed, and we miss the opportunity to say, hey, by the way, is there something that you can do that would save me money? For example, if you took your car into the car dealer and the car dealer said, hey, sure, we can give your car an oil change. Did you know that we could probably also, increase your gas mileage by 20 miles per gallon? If they gave you that option, you'd say, sign me up. How do I do that? And how do I save that much money? But if they failed to ask us that, we think, they're negligent. Why didn't they, offer to save me that much in gas mileage? Well, same thing happens to hold true for most web development type clients and situations that I see. There's a number of scenarios that pop up. Can be anywhere from people being on the wrong hosting plan, can be the wrong hosting company that's driving them nuts, causing them to deal with tech support calls that they don't need. That's one that can really just kill your business too. If it's a bad plan, wrong price, too much tech support calls where you're wasting too much time online, and a slow web host at that's turning business away and then getting you listed lower in Google. All those things can cost you real dollars and real business, and it's one of those things that can easily save money. But sometimes it's things that are even bigger than that. Last year, I had a client that came to us, and they were paying for basically a web marketing service or plan, and they were paying $250 a month. It included a basic website which had like 6 pages on it, and they were supposed to have integrated marketing within this website, and they were supposed to get some fancy reports about leads that were coming in off of a simple contact us form, and they were paying $250 a month for all of this. 5-page site, contact form, real basic reporting, a couple nice graphs that came with the forms that were filled out. $250 a month. And they've been paying for that for 3 or 4 years at that rate. Well, that was a pretty easy job on a couple different levels at first, because we were able to recreate that website and take it to a whole nother level of where it was before. And at the end of the day, the work that we initially did on the first phase of that project, it cost less than a 3-month run rate of them paying $250 a month just for the hosting plan. We were giving them better results, getting them better, search engine results, getting them better leads. People were filling out the new forms that we created, with, reports that they had access to right there. They could pull them into Excel. We got them later in phase 2. We connected their forms up to Salesforce.com. They had full integration with Salesforce, and they were just able to kind of move their business into a whole nother realm. And, from their perspective, it cost them less to have us do the work and do it better than what they were previously paying before on a monthly rate. So there's usually some things that people, they have a website and think, okay, I've got the hosting covered. I don't ever have to worry about that again. I've got my email covered. I don't ever have to worry about that again. I've got this, and this. I just need this new thing that I'm stuck on, and that's where they go get help from. They don't always realize that there might be 4 or 5 things that, they may have set up 3-4 years ago. Times change, things get cheaper, things get better, new services come along, and if they come to us and ask us, how can we save money, we can take a real quick look typically and say, what you're paying is in the ballpark, we can't save you money, or, hey, you know what you're paying is way outdated. We can not only get you better results, but we can save you a whole lot of money, and that'll probably cover the entire tab of what it'll cost us to upgrade your site and advance your business. So never forget to ask the expert that you're talking to, how can you save me money? Or, can you save me so much money that it'll pay for your bill even? And you'll be surprised. Sometimes the answer will be yes, and maybe definitely.
Great. Well, that's wonderful. Yeah, it's always good to find out what's going to be the most cost-effective investment. And great. Thanks for that answer.
Yeah, no problem. There's a follow-up too. I'll keep this under 10 seconds, but the follow-up is after you ask somebody, how do you save me money? The other is, how do you make me more money? And that's maybe one we can cover in a future time. So
definitely got to ask that.
That's an important one. Well, thanks a lot, Warren, and we'll be going through more tips and conversation in future versions of this show. Please, if you will, subscribe to this channel on YouTube and follow Warren Whitlock on Twitter at Warren Whitlock, or myself, Brett Bumiter, at Brett Bum on Twitter, and we will be talking to you soon. Thanks.